Uh, I started singing seriously at the age of 14. It all started in high school. Um, I made my way home with my best friend on the train, and had on my headphones, listening to my CD player, and I was just singing along with the song that I was listening to. And then my friend tapped me on the shoulder, and he was like, "Yo, you can sing, man. I never knew that. Why didn't you tell me that you could sing?" And at that moment, I was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Nah, I just sing for fun. I don't think I could sing." And he was like, "No, you can sing." And he said, "You should do something with your voice." And I was like, "Okay." So a few months later, we had a musical at our high school. And yeah, I tried out for the musical, and I got the lead role as Billy Crocker.
Okay.
Anything Goes was the musical. And yeah, I sang in front of the whole school, and everybody just went crazy. I was like, "What? You can sing, Karl?" And at that moment, I took it seriously and started to sing and writing my own songs as well. Yeah. Growing up, my parents used to listen to a lot of soul, R&B songs, and songs from the '60s. For example, Temptations,
Oh,
uh, James Brown, Luther Vandross. Then in the '90s, also groups like Jodeci, Boyz II Men, Whitney, Mariah Carey. So
oh.
I grew up with that type of music, and uh, that music just lives in me. um, the moment I knew I was in the top four, I was like, I didn't realize it at that exact moment because the way they did it was crazy. Um, they called me and Starion up front, and at that moment I thought, oh man, one of us is gonna go home now, right? And when Oliver said you both are staying, and I was like, wow, because I thought, okay, if I'm up with Starion, I might be going home now. But then when I heard the words that we are on to the next round, I was just happy. I was thankful, and I just enjoyed the moment. And yeah, it was great. It was a great feeling, definitely. The song is basically about uh, a guy who misses the way his relationship was to an individual, and in those words, one to one, it's a relationship. But for me, when I first read the lyrics, I immediately thought of my mom because I was separated from my mother for years, for 10 years. And I could remember as a kid, as a teenager, um, right before to going to bed, that I always used to think of her. And I always used to wish that things could be like they were back in the days. I used to wish that I could just wake up and see my mother there. And that's why this song, I really had a connection to this song because those lyrics were a part of the song. And I was able to put these emotions that I had within me as a kid, as a teenager. I was able to take these emotions and just put it out into the song. So that's why I had this connection with the song. And yeah, I think it was a great first song, first single.
Yes.
Um, I gotta say, it was my son. My son motivated me. I do music for about 15 years now, a bit over 15 years almost now. And I've had so many backfalls, and I've always been so close to success. And once I was at reach, boom. I'm getting older as well, right? So I'm 30 now, and when I turned 29, I was like, you know what? Maybe the music or maybe singing is nothing for me. I'm just gonna just do a job that I don't really love, but I got to support from my family. And then one day, my son was like, Papa, you got to go to DSDS, because we watched it every Folger episode. We always watched all the episodes together. And he's like, Papa, come on, you got to go to DSDS, and I'm gonna go with you, and we're gonna sing in front of Dieter Bohlen. And I was like, but in my mind, I was like, nah, I'm not going over there. I gave up with singing. And I just told him, yeah, I'm gonna go. He was like, promise? I was like, yeah, I promise. And then the time came, and I was like, I really remembered how anxious my son was with me going there. I was like, okay, come, I'm gonna try it out. And I went, and it worked out pretty well. Went there and got the golden CD from Dieter Bohlen.
Yeah.
And I never knew that would happen. That was so crazy. Growing up, like I said, I started taking it serious at the age of 14, right? And also in New York growing up, I did a whole bunch of gigs as well. And there were always a whole bunch of empty promises, you know? And today, when I'm doing something business-wise, I don't really take people's word for it. I got to see action. I got to see something happening, because back in the days, it's like, hey, you know what? We're gonna record. I've recorded so many songs, and A&Rs came back in the day from what was it? It was from Sony. How old was I? I was about 17, and it was like, hey, we like your sound. We wanna set up a meeting and stuff. We exchanged everything, and well, my manager exchanged information with them. I was like, okay, we're gonna link up and then see what we're gonna do. Well, if we could work on a project, all right. And I was so hyped because I've worked so hard. I've recorded so many songs. I was like, wow, now it's about to happen, right? I'm about to get signed. And then days go by. I'm like, hey, what's up with the A&R? What's up with Sony? You heard anything? No. And it continued like that. And then you didn't hear anything from the people anymore, you know? And you're just like, wow, what's that? And this happened continuously. And apart from that, I also went to different casting shows as well, and made it quite far, and then came out again. But now by DSDS, I came the furthest that I've ever came by any competition. And yeah, second place. See, right there again. Cool stuff. Well, right before, right? This is cool too. And what I learned is you just got to keep doing it. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't matter how many times you failed, because your failures, you shouldn't see it as failures. You should just see it as a journey. You should see it as a moment that you're taking in and experiencing. And yeah. I gotta say, yeah, with 9, when I was a little kid.
So
Because
yeah.
me and my father, we left Germany in '99. I was 9 years old, but I was turning 9. And we lived in New York. We didn't have no family. It was just me and my father. And he was always working. So I had to be very independent with 9 years old. And usually a normal 9-year-old would wake up and his clothes would be folded already and set out, and he could just get dressed, mom or dad put it out, and go to school. With me, I had to wake up and put my own outfit together. I didn't have my mom there to put it, I didn't have my dad there to put it together for me. so I had to do it alone. And at that age, I just put on anything that felt comfortable to me. So I didn't really think about, oh, does this look good? What are people gonna say or whatever? I just put on what felt comfortable. That's all.
Oh.
And to be honest, the best thing to do, also when you got like curly hair, is not to put too much products in it. What I do, I probably wash it with some shampoo, put some conditioner in it, leave it in for a bit, wash the conditioner out, and I don't comb my hair often. I go through my hair with my fingers. If you don't comb, you're gonna mess up the curls or you're gonna mess up the structure of the hair. Also, I never dry with a towel and I never dry with a blow dryer. I just come out the shower and just let my hair air dry.
Oh.
Conditioner. And throughout the day, when I notice that my hair is getting dried up, I'll just moisture it. I'll put some water, get some hair oil. I put water, hair oil in a flask, in the spray things, and when it gets dry, I just spray it a little bit, and then water too. You got to drink a lot of water. Three words. I'd say open-minded, kind, and loving. Just loving. It's really, they always say, anytime I come into a room, it doesn't matter if there was like an altercation in the room or whatever. When I step into the room, it's always like that negative energy just disappears, and it's a good aura just comes with it. And another thing is, they always say, Karl, we can never get into an argument with you. What type of person are you that we can never argue with? Like me, I'm so drama free. I'm telling you, and the first time I wrote a song, yes, I can remember. That was in high school. I didn't write the first song alone. I was in a group called LNO. That's short for Like No Other. The song that we wrote was named LNO. It was like an intro song for our group. Yeah. Today, I would say I'm like a freelancer. I listen to that. Well, like some days I'm like happy, and those days I'll just listen to like up-tempo songs. Some days I'm like emotional or thinking about moments from years back, and I'll get into the more of the soul part. Like I listen to everything. It's just depends on how I feel on a day. Depends on the mood. I don't really have like one specific genre that I listen to. It could be R&B, it could be soul, it could be pop, it could be German, English, it could be Romanesque.
Yeah.
And yeah, music is emotions, music is expression. So I don't think we should bound ourselves to one genre, because our emotions aren't just one genre. We have different emotions. So I think it's good to be versatile. My biggest pet peeve. Yeah. Okay. I got a couple. You know, when you got like a bowl of chips and everybody's eating out this bowl and just not enjoying it and watching a movie or something or just talking. I can't stand it when people grab into the bowl, eat their chips, and then start to lick their fingers and then grab back into the bowl. I can't stand that. I can't stand when people cook without washing their hands first. That's it. It's just if you're not washing, if you ain't wash your hands before cooking, then I don't think I'm gonna eat your food. Phobias? Not really. Not really. Um, I'd say okay. It was with swimming. There's like I don't like to go into water where I can't feel the floor. I'm just scared, like normal scared. It's just like it's not like, oh my gosh, no, I'm not gonna go in the water. I'll go in the water, but I'll make sure that I can hold on to something. But to just jump in there and just try to swim in the deep where I can't touch the floor, nah.
So, not even touching the water.
Because the current too, if the current pull you away, that's it. If I was invisible for one day, I'd probably be like what's his name? Robin Hood.
Okay.
I'll probably go take from the rich people and give to the people who don't got much, to the poor. What you guys can expect next from me is music. Definitely music. Right now, I pulled back a little bit because I have to pull back for the next couple of weeks. But as soon as things are sorted out, I'm gonna song by song or EP. I'm not too sure, but I got songs on the side that I've been writing, and just be patient, and songs are coming. Music is coming definitely. So it's not like I'm not gonna do anything. I'm working, but it's behind closed curtains right now. If I could have my fans remember one thing about me, it would be that I just like to spread good vibes and energy with my talent, with my singing, with my songs, and just want to bring the emotions from that I carry within me out into the world, and just help people with these emotions, with the songs, because music is powerful and music could save lives. Music could be like a mental therapy for most people because music helped me as well in my lonely times, and yeah, it just gave me strength. So that's one thing I would want people to remember me by.
Hey, that was it.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.